What's going on, YouTube? C3 Exotics here. This final change. This is my name. I'm deciding it. This is final. This is what it's going to be. And I am back with another video with three new additions that you guys have not seen yet. So without further ado, let's get into it. And they are both reptiles. So, as we walk, sorry about the mess, we hit this first cage, and I have a juvenile green/blue iguana, and his name is Rango. And the reason he's in this small cage, I know it's too small for him, but the reason he's in here is because if you look at his stomach and his legs and the bottom of his tail, it's all black. And if you look at his hands, it focuses. But anyway, you see all that black? That's from not the proper nutrition he's getting. And you see a little gray on his nose. But there you go, more black. But his stomach was 10 times worse before I put him on a supplement. And I put him on a powder supplement because he's not eating his bugs, he's not eating his insects. His setup is pretty standard. It's more of a holding tank for bearded or baby lizards. So yeah, we'll do more videos about this guy. I'll do a feeding video with this guy. It's not that great for him, but I mean he's doing a lot better than he was when I first picked him up. He is a rescue. By the way, do not shop at Pet City if you are in the Florida area. Never shop in Pet City. What are you doing? But he's a cool little guy. His name is Rango. My girlfriend bought me him, not knowing much about the iguanas. But the reason for the black skin is due to his proper feeding. The pet store was just feeding him lettuce, which is not the only thing these guys eat. At a baby, they're like bearded dragons. They eat insects, so your crickets, your mealworms, superworms, all that jazz. They eat all that as a baby. But when they mature into adultage, which is going to be my next addition in an even larger cage, which is actually behind this one. Wink, wink. So when he is properly nurtured and all good in health, he's going to move in with, I believe it's a brother, could be a sister, or maybe a girlfriend later on in life, who knows. Iguana. So I did get two iguanas. Rango is this guy's name, and I believe it's a male just because he's got a lot bigger of, I forget what this is called. He's got a lot bigger under chin. And you can't really tell by the under just because he's too young. But I mean, he's a nice lizard. He's back in health. He's constantly moving. When I first got him, he wasn't moving at all. So it's nice to see that the supplement I'm giving him is working. But hopefully he'll be a happy and fully healthy lizard after the feedings. So yeah, we're going to look at his enclosure now. So I'm going to put Rango on his little ladder here. Come on there, boy. Come on. Okay, so if many of you do not know, I do work at a pet store. The pet store I work at is Pet Supermarket. So if you guys are ever in there, you might see me. If you live in the Florida area, you might see me. I'm not going to tell you the exact location just because I like some things private. But it's kind of rigged really weirdly. Like I have his basking areas up here. It's on a bird ledge that I got at my store. And then these little ladders I got at Walmart. And I zip tied them together, as you can see right here. And then down there is his water dish with a little climbing vine. He climbs all over the screen. And then here, I just got a little plant. So yeah, that's about it. But once he's fully nurtured, I'm going to be getting a chameleon. And the chameleon will be going in here. So it's just a standard medium chameleon cage. It's okay for him. I know they're not fully arboreal. They like to be on the ground, but he's constantly crawling up all over this cage. He wasn't at the start. He would just sit with his head on his food bowl. But that's enough about Rango. Now we're going to go to my biggest enclosure, which is my newest enclosure that I actually finished today and I bought yesterday. And today was Repticon in my area. So I finished it today. And this is my 4-foot or 48 by 48 by 16 cage. So this thing is freaking massive. If I set you guys here, hopefully you guys see it, but I mean, this thing is huge. Down here we have a Tupperware, so half the cage is water. So my other iguana, which is a blue iguana, she's right here. Come here. I got this one today at Repticon. Jesus Christ. I'm still new in handling the iguanas. This one, they believe the guy that sold me, he said he thinks it was wild caught. Which if it was wild caught, Jesus, your claws are sharp. I'm gonna put him back, but I mean, it's a blue iguana. I got him for $100 at Repticon. And his nails are freaking sharp. Like, he tears up my hand. I'm gonna keep my hand here just so he doesn't run out. But he's still not used to me holding him all the time, which I want to get him used to so when he's older he doesn't attack me. But anyway, this log I got at Repticon, it's actually, this was a 6-foot tree branch. I cut it right here. As you can hear him whipping. Its name is Blue. Oh, there we go. Yes, I know you're pissed. Just, I'm giving you your space, alright? Yeah, I don't want to get whipped by his tail. But he's still getting used to me, which is perfectly fine. I don't care. But I'm going to take you in the enclosure with me. So it's a big glass door. I got this on Facebook Marketplace for $160. Not bad. The guy gave me this little piece of wood all the way in that corner, that little piece there. So it actually drapes from over here over into the water so you can climb in and out. And then all these long bushes I got from my store, just to give it a little green. This one was hanging up over here, but it kept falling, so then I just zip tied it to this big tree branch, and it doesn't look too bad, but I mean, it's not great. I don't like it, but you do what you can. Right. And then I got these 2 6-foot long vines. They wrap around all down here and over there. This tree branch here and this long log I got at Repticon. This long one I got at Repticon for $25, and then this one down here I got for $10. And let me tell you what, this guy, the gentleman that sold me the, yeah, I know you're pissed. The gentleman that sold me these trees, I cannot thank this man enough, because without these trees, I wouldn't have a cage. A lot of you could be like, yeah, you can still build a cage without your trees. Well, yeah, but then where am I going to put this guy that's constantly trying to whip me? See that? He's aggressive. I had this little hut from a female bearded dragon that I eventually had to get rid of, give to somebody that could, you know, take care of her. I don't want to... Ooh! Woo! The iguanas. I swear, man. But, like I said, this guy tears up my hand. You can see all those claw marks. That's from that guy. None of this is from Rango. So, definitely when I get the time, I'm going to clip his nails because this fucker's hurt. But I got 2 UVB long lights going across the entire enclosure. And then I have a heat basket bulb up there. And... you know, I got a mister bottle that I paid $8 for, but you know, it doesn't fucking work because it doesn't keep air in it in order to mist it. It worked for one mist. I misted it once and it worked, so now I got this spray bottle. I just go around the entire cage and mist the whole freaking thing. Where did he go? I don't know where he went. Did he go in the rock? Did I not see him go in the rock? Oh yeah, he's in the rock. He goes in there and he doesn't want to be bothered, which is nice because then I can miss the entire enclosure. But yeah, I got 2 UVBs, 2 5.0s, so basically 10.0 UVB is what he's getting, which is nice. So, without further ado, and then I do have further plans with this. This is going to be an enclosure for that bearded dragon over there, right there. But anyway, guys, this is CD3's Exotics, and peace. I'm out.